Friends, welcome back to the Brave New Wear Show. My name's Christian. Today, I'm talking about the Dickies Eisenhower unlined jacket, a piece that I think is the perfect outerwear for both spring and summer. It's its combination of price, durability, and practicality. But before I go any further, I've got 4 things that I want to ask you to do. A chic quattro list of things that I want to start off with. Number 1, if you're enjoying the video, if you like this content, why don't you leave a like down below? I want to see how that affects the algorithm, the algorithm. Really helps out the video, so please leave me a like. 2, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you like this kind of content, you're gonna want to subscribe. Number 3, if I convince you at the end of this video to pick up the Eisenhower jacket, check out the links below in the description right there. That's a perfect place to pick up the jacket. That's where I got mine, and it came very quickly. So, use those links already. And number 4, stay tuned till the end because I've got kind of a teaser, a surprise, something that I think you're gonna want to see at the end of this video. Let's get into it. The Dickies Eisenhower jacket is a simple workwear piece that is made in Dickies' signature twill. That's a part polyester, part cotton, that is made to be durable, resistant to abrasion, and also resistant to fading and wear. We've got a simple zip closure in the front. We've got welt pockets here and so, and there's also internal pockets where you can put like your phone or your wallet or whatever the hell. Really simple collar and tabs in the back. Oh, you know what? Don't want to miss that. The pencil pocket. That's actually kind of cool. And this comes in a wide array of colors. That's one of the things I think that makes it so cool and interesting. Right here, I'm wearing the black. This is the gray, but you can get it in like different shades of green and red. Lots of cool options. Oh, it's spinning around, twirling around. The Dickies Eisenhower jacket, as the name would suggest, is named after Dwight D. Eisenhower, the leader of the Allied forces and President of the United States. Apparently, based on what I read on the internet, it was inspired by jackets he liked to wear, but after doing some searching, all I could find were him in these very flattering, very svelte military jackets. I mean, I'd follow that man to hell and back. I mean, I get it. After he came back from the war, everybody's like, that guy, that's who I want for president. And one of the reasons that I was interested in the Eisenhower jacket is for its resemblance to my super boxy cropped jacket that a lot of you guys ask about all the time. So it's very similar in that this jacket is super simple, and so I thought, you know what would be a really similar piece is the Eisenhower. On first blush, I think it would be reasonable to compare the Eisenhower to something like a Harrington jacket. They seem like they're very similar. A Harrington jacket kind of like the one worn by James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause. A very simple jacket with a simple collar and a zip front. The reason that I think it's only visually similar and not necessarily like related, they're not in the same genius, is because the Harrington jacket was made in the early 20th century as a sport wear garment, specifically for golf, and it was typically made in fabrics like wool, suede, materials that were more lightweight and more casual compared to the Dickies Eisenhower, which is in a hard-wearing twill. Where do I think this piece came from? I was going through a book that I really love, and I want to figure out a way to show you guys these pictures. It's called Vintage Menswear. It's got so many great pictures, so much to be inspired by. And specifically, it's pieces like this. I know, guys, I wish it wasn't just a picture. This work jacket that is from the mid-20th century. The reason that I think it's more similar to this piece, even though it has button-ups, is because this jacket specifically is described as being made out of a twill that would be hard-wearing and wouldn't fade easily, in the same way that the Dickies twill kind of has that same effect. We're not talking about like a denim that will fade, or even like a duck canvas like Carhartt jackets sometimes are in, that do have more of a natural fading material. These jackets, like the Dickies Eisenhower, are kind of built to be a little more simple, formal, and kind of maintain their shape and their aesthetic, so that it's a piece that you can constantly throw in the washing machine and it's not going to fade in a dramatic way and kind of lose its ability to be professional blue-collar wear. Let's go over some pros and cons. Some of the pros include, number one, the price. This jacket is only like $40. Sometimes you can find the piece for even cheaper. I think it's a huge value to get this piece because if you Google like Dickies Eisenhower, you might get served ads for like Uniqlo's Harrington jacket. And the reason that I would pick the Eisenhower jacket over the Uniqlo one is even though they're probably both made in China, the Dickies is designed to kind of stand up to wear and has that root in something authentic and real. Like the triple stitching on the sleeves and at the waist, even though this isn't like the highest quality garment ever made, it's a garment that is made to hold up, to be worn constantly, to be worn and worked in, and to protect you. Like I've described in the past, I really want to make decisions about buying clothes that I think will really last long and really serve their purpose in my wardrobe. Number two, the other thing I like about the piece is essentially its simpleness. It's very to the point. It's really the most simple version of a jacket. Like if I feel like we had aliens come down from Earth and they're like, you gotta explain all of your garments to us. This is just like, this is a jacket. Zip closure in front, pockets, and sleeves. One of the things that I would do potentially to alter the jacket is actually remove the Dickies tab right here. It's not that I don't like it, it's not that I don't want people knowing that I'm wearing Dickies, it's just I don't love the placement of it right there. I think that it would be more tasteful somewhere else, just because it's the front of your jacket, so I don't need to be doing any advertising for Dickies. It's, if you know, you know. Number three, I think just with a piece that's so simple like this, it's a blank canvas. You probably remember this jacket from its infamous white tie premiere event as worn by Kanye West. I know, I've talked about Kanye in like the last 3 videos. And just kind of as like a style observation, I don't even think that the conscious decision was to do like, instead of dressing really formal, I'm just gonna dress really workwear, really unformal. I honestly think when I see that, I think Kanye made the same calculation in saying like, what is a jacket that makes no statement? And it might have even been better if he removed the Dickies patch, because like this jacket is just so simple. I think what he was literally trying to do was not make a statement. Another detail that's really great is I hate it when jackets do not have internal pockets. This guy does. That is a big selling point for me. Is you got to have these internal pockets, because otherwise it's like I'm wearing a jacket. 50% of the reason I'm wearing a jacket is so that I have pockets for my phone, my keys, etc., etc. And if it doesn't have that, it's like, then why do I have one on? I also really like the weight of this piece. Compared to so many other quote-unquote spring weight jackets, this one really is ideal. It's, like I mentioned before, it's kind of the Dickies twill. If you have any relationship to like the Dickies workwear pants, it's about the same weight. Kind of thing I could totally see myself wearing outside during like a fire and just to keep the mosquitoes away from me in the spring or the summer. This is the kind of garment that is really protective without being overly warm. Alright, what are the cons? What don't I like? I guess number one is the fit is okay, is my opinion. So I'm wearing a size large. And I typically, for an outerwear piece, I would look for a size medium. And the reason that I did was because I wanted to be more boxy in the chest. But as a result, it's a little longer than I would have loved it to be. And the sleeves are a little longer than they need to be. C'est la vie, you know? That is what it is. And the reason that I say that is a con, I mean, is just because I don't really want... I want the jacket to kind of be more roomy so I can wear like my thick, champion sweatshirts underneath. But I would want it to be boxy just because if I'm wearing a jacket, really I want something that kind of breaks off at my waist. So what is my solution? Well guys, like I said, if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I'd give you a little teaser. You might be asking yourself, why the hell do I have 2 jackets? That doesn't make any sense. Why did I do that? Well, I'm planning a follow-up video where I'm going to try to customize and transform the Dickies jackets and show you different ways that you can do the same. I've ordered a bunch of like DIY craft stuff that is supposed to come in the mail soon, so stay tuned for my follow-up videos. If you're interested in the Dickies, or even if you already have one of these Eisenhower jackets, I think you're going to want to watch my video. So if you like this and you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you know when my follow-up video is coming out. The reason I got multiple is I'm planning a little bit of a giveaway. So depending on my ability to actually execute the transformations that I have planned, I'm going to be giving either one or both of them away. So I don't think you guys want to miss that action. What do you think of the new clothing rack? You know, I think that if we keep using this background, this concrete, it'd be really cool, either like mid-century or like brutalist chair instead of like this folding chair. And then like honestly, I can get rid of all this stuff. I would think it'd be kind of cool, this clothing rack with like a Wazili chair. Let me know what you think of like these kind of review videos, because I love creating value for you guys. I love doing things that have deliberate and actionable value. And I know you guys really liked the Raph Simmons video, and I'm cooking up another video in the same vein, but as I make those videos, I want to do it bigger and better each time, so it takes time. And if you're thinking about picking up the jacket, please, guys, use the affiliate link below. Like, I can't be broke forever. We gotta figure out a way to monetize this. I bought 2 jackets for this video. For the love of God, please use the links. We're in this together, for the love of God. So guys, if you liked the video, obviously like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, ring me up, send me text, follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, hang out with me, join me in Zoom, to Foursquare, add me as a Facebook friend, MySpace, need me as Tom on MySpace, visit my village for turnips, Elijah Woods there, and be sure to stay tuned because I got another video cooking up for Wednesday, so I'll catch you later. Deuces.